So this video presentation will be lesson 2 in Kuo Lien Ying staff basics, and in this lesson we're going to work on taking the staff and moving footwork with the staff. In the last lesson you learned the staff basics of the strike. We did on both sides, so we're going to take it from there. So we're going to do one step with the strike. So you're going to move from the opposite side. So if you're going to do the left strike, you're going to start from when the staff is forward with your right hand so that you can step and strike. So it's going to look like this. Step, strike. A lot of the staff moving is a little intuitive because you have to kind of feel your own balance when you make that move. But the basic principle is from here, you're going to take a full step with rotation of staff. Now, again, with good Kung Fu basics, you don't want to have a staff finishing up and then taking the step because you lose all the power base. Again, good Kung Fu principle is root, waist, shoulders, chest, arms, extension of the weapon to the final stroke. So we learned in the first video about staff manipulation basics to use the waist rotation and the delay of the hand for the strike. And so in moving with the staff, you're going to use exactly the same principle. So from the right hand forward position, if you're going to do the left strike, you're going to move forward, and again as you step you're going to kind of like start to swing right as you take that full step and then finish with the staff. So you're just going to have to feel what that timing feels like to have a good strike with the step. Okay, right side forward, step, strike. Right side forward, step, strike. Right side forward, step. So we can practice this backward stepping at the same time by stepping back. Here, step forward, step back. Remember, you got to do all your sliding at the same time that you're preparing to do the step. Okay, slide, pull back, step. Slide, pull back, forward. Slide, pull back, step. Slide, swing. So you just can go back and forth. Okay, here we're going to step forward because we're on the opposite side, left side forward, and we're going to do a right strike. You're going to step forward, strike. Step back, strike. Step forward, strike. Step back, strike. Step forward, and so forth. So that's just a single step. And that's going to be stepping with the strike. So if you were to do a line, it's going to look like this. Back, 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 forward, 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 back, 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 forward, forward, back, forward, back, back, forward. So I'll do it in this direction so you can see as well. So remember, opposite side for the right swing. Opposite side, stepping back, stepping back. So in the stepping forward, you can be in a full horse. In the stepping back, you can kind of be in a high horse, called. You don't have to be sinking low. forward, forward, kind of a high horse, full horse, high horse, forward. If you watch carefully, you can see that kind of delayed action where I wait for the root. Again, this is something that you're going to have to feel intuitive. You saw here where my balance is basically kind of almost floating. After you get the hang of it, you can move pretty fluidly with staff. But again, to get back to the basic, from the left side, you're going to do the right strike. I'm slowing it down. You can see that timing. I'm waiting and kind of like using that waist rotation. The more you emphasize that over-exaggerated waist rotation, the better it will be. I'm going to keep these staff videos fairly short. Really, if you have any questions, be sure to put them in the comments. I want you to kind of experiment with the staff and kind of get a feeling for it. You may not do it right the first time, but the more you work with the staff, the more comfortable you feel with it. But make sure, points, is that don't lose the basics from the initial video on staff manipulation. Make sure you're sliding at the end. See how where I'm way out at the end. Don't forget the sliding. Again, slide, hold, and slide with a hand. So all that initial work that you did on that first video on staff comes into play here. Again, if you advance too fast and you pick up bad habits, then as you progress into actually moving and the fluidity, don't forget all those principles that we learned in the first lesson. So, thank you.